It's a big day for me. I'll donate. I'll donate, Jimmy. I'm not gonna donate $100,000. I'm gonna be honest. That's a lot of money.
You're putting people on the spot. You put me on the spot too, man. And now I'm broke.
Y'all try to make me look like an asshole.
Cars, houses, gifts. Yeah, they could do it because they worked for it. They spend their money on things that they want to do. If you have money, think about it. You could do what you want, when you want, whenever you want. You don't have to do anything. You could do anything on your own terms as long as you got money. You don't got money, you can't really do what you want. You can't move how you want. What's up, guys? Here back in another video. We're going to be reacting to Aiden Ross will never forgive Mr. Beast. Let's see what happens. Let's go.
Beast doesn't like me anymore. I'm now blackballed. I was promised to be invited more and all this stuff. Never have, never will, probably.
Aiden Ross is beefing with MrBeast. And given the reputations of both figures, you would automatically assume that most people would side with MrBeast. However, criticism of MrBeast and certain aspects of his charity work has long been overdue.
Team Water, what do you think of when you think of that? You're not thinking of any other creator except MrBeast. So MrBeast gets all the credit.
Despite raising lots of money for very worthwhile causes, questions have risen about his motivations and who those projects really help.
So basically, we're all donating, he's getting all the credit, but we're all getting pressured into donating in front of, hundreds of thousands of people.
Leading to one increasingly common criticism of MrBeast.
All right, I'm telling you, Beast not authentic, straight up.
But to examine what criticism is valid or not, you need to go back to August of 2025 when MrBeast launched one of the most ambitious charity projects in recent history.
We're on a mission to give 2 million people all around the world clean water. This village in Malawi now has clean water, impacting over 1,000 people.
This is the first of many projects we're going to be doing and the largest creator collab in history.
Yeah, he needs people to watch his videos so he can get ads and then take the money he makes and then reinvest into the videos.
The village in Malawi now has clean water, impacting over 1,000 people.
This is the first of many projects we're going to be doing and the largest creator collab in history.
Over 3,000 of your favorite creators are all coming together, with over 3 billion followers combined.
When launching this campaign, MrBeast did a Discord call with the biggest names in streaming like XQC, Jynxzi, Logan Paul, Asmongold, and Aiden Ross. This raised so much awareness for the charity, but also placed a lot of unnecessary pressure on streamers to donate. In front of thousands of people, streamers were asked how much they were willing to cough up for this charity. CIN, who was not even involved in the stream, was also roped into donating by Aiden Ross.
CIN gotta go 400. I'm in. On God.
Comes time to donate to charity, you guys are the ones stepping up, which I appreciate. Thank you so much.
Real quick, out of that 400K that Kai donates, X said that he owes him 100, so you can just put it towards that. So technically, Kai only got to go 300 into his pocket.
True.
400K, I'm in if Kai does it. I said if Kai does 400, I got 400. I promise. Locked.
Okay. Hey, yo, I need to call Kai.
Call him up.
We got a lot of clean water riding on Kai.
CIN would ignore these high pressure tactics and stay silent on the entire situation. Asmongold was also placed on the call.
Hi, hello, hi guys.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Jimmy, MrBeast. Yeah, there's this charity thing called Team Water, where every dollar donated is a year of clean water for someone in need. Your friends here were saying you're a very generous soul.
Are you really gonna do this? I'm fucking at the McDonald's drive-thru, man. Is this gonna happen to me? Just give me a number, Jimmy.
All right, so Jynxzi, Logan, they both just committed 100 grand and
100K? No way. Look, guys, here's the thing. I'm about actually, I don't know why this guy, like, how does it take this long to pay for McDonald's?
I see tweets all the time about how you're the most watched Twitch streamer, like watch time every month. You're like crushing it.
And you know what? You know how much I get paid for that? 17 cents. It's a big day for me. I'll donate. I'll donate, Jimmy. I'm not gonna donate $100,000. I'm gonna be honest. That's a lot of money.
You're putting people on the spot. You put me on the spot too, man. And now I'm broke.
Y'all try to make me look like an asshole.
Facts, bro. Facts. I kind of low-key felt bad for them. I'm like, I understand these guys make a ton of money. I understand some of the guys, you know, spend a good chunk of change on either it could be cars, houses, gifts. Yeah, they could do it because they worked for it. They spend their money on things that they want to do. Not genuine. It's like, what's the point of giving if you're not gonna give the money genuinely, and you spend more money on the uh thing that you wanted instead of gifting it. But the thing is, people work real hard to get to that thing. That was their motivator. That could be a house, car, or a nice experience, or an opportunity to help somebody out in their family. Most definitely, yeah, if you got the money to spare to give to charity if you want, most definitely. But it matters what you want to do with your money, because you're the one who had to show up, do the work, be focused. If you didn't do the task that must be done that day for that day and stay focused, you wouldn't have no money and nobody will care. But since you got the money now and did what you need to do, now everybody cares and you spend a little bit of money on charity. I think it's better than nothing. But no matter how much money you make. Hey guys, right now we have Crazy Work merch now, red colorway as you can see. Now we have a blue colorway, Crazy Work. Now you guys see the white colorway. If you guys want to cop right now, link in the description. All right, let's go back to the video. Let's go.
I know what's going on here.
Anyone who's ever worked in sales will notice all of the tactics Mr. Beast is using. Your friends all think you're a great guy. You're doing so well at your job. Where Mr. Beast went wrong here was assuming that every streamer's a multi-millionaire.
And I'm like, oh, now they're trying to get me to donate a bunch of money. 100K, that's a lot of money, man. I should have donated like $400, but yeah, guys, I'll go ahead, I'll lay it down. I should have told them that I would donate the amount of money that I made from Twitch from ads this month. You guys want to know how much that total amount of money would be? The total amount of ad revenue made, let's see, how much are they getting? $1.78.
The Team Water campaign then evolved into another fundraising stream involving Mr. Beast, Aiden Ross, and XQC. And this is where the friendship of Aiden Ross and Mr. Beast was heavily tested, where they would go on and try to break a Guinness World Record.
Okay, so we cannot end this stream until that bar graph down there says we raised $5 million for Team Water. So can some of you guys donate? If you donate, you'll pop up on this TV just to showcase how this works. Oh God, so far we've raised nothing. This is gonna be a very long stream.
As the donations came in, Mr. Beast reminded Aiden that he still owes the charity $400K.
Stop.
You said you would donate $400K if he did. Yeah. I guess that's not trash talk, but or at least maybe not you
put us up to it.
Your community runs with it.
Mr. Beast called up various people and was pretty confrontational with Los Pollos TV.
Yo, hey, debt collector here. Where's that 100 G's?
Dude, what the hell? Why am I getting pressed like this?
Where's the 100 grand? It's 100,000 years of clean water for people in need.
Dude, I haven't streamed it. Like I said, I'm doing 100 and then whatever my chat donates. I told you that.
Okay.
Oh, he did say that though.
Okay, I forgot.
He also seemed quite dismissive of someone who donated $15,000.
Let's do some math right here, boys. That 15 grand I just got us, does that even make a dent? What percentage 15 grand of 8 million? Someone do hey, Luke, can you do the math? What percent of $8 million is $15,000?
A big news story going at the time was the OnlyFans model Sophie Rain claiming to be making almost as much as LeBron James. So Mr. Beast thought of calling her too.
Actually, I just thought of something else. So I remember seeing that Sophie makes more than LeBron James now, and so I was curious, could you like maybe connect me with her so I could see if she was interested in helping a good cause?
Yeah, I'll text you her number.
And there's also this strange moment where Mr. Beast gets really annoyed when Aiden Ross touches him.
I don't know where he's at.
I know.
He's ever at once.
What if Airrack's in your shirt? Sorry, you don't like to get touched.
What is with you and touching me? No. Matthew, can you hold this for a second?
Yeah.
Just.
Yeah.
Aiden, I think it's time we set some boundaries.
Let's do it.
Okay. No, I'm serious.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Who just farted, bro?
Not me.
No, who did that? That was you?
No.
Sorry.
That's you? Hey, back over here.
I've been holding it the entire time.
No, it's all good.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, boundaries. Yeah, go ahead.
You take your hands?
Yeah.
And keep them away from me.
Okay. X, can I still touch you? Like always? Thanks, bro.
Okay.
Cool. Just not you, but
we good?
I'm not gonna touch you.
There we go.
See?
And there was an even more tense exchange afterward.
He's a reptile, man. What are they called? A reptile.
Bro. Hey, for real. We just spent the last 17 hours together.
You're a robot.
Nah, you can't say that.
What's up, buddy?
Nah, we're gonna address that after this call. We're not leaving that stuff.
But with all that being said, it's very difficult to be critical of MrBeast in this context. Not only did they reach their initial $5 million target, they broke the Guinness World Record for the most money raised for charity during a live stream, collecting over $12 million in 17 hours for $5 million target. They broke the Guinness World Record for the most money raised for charity during a live stream, collecting over $12 million in 17 hours. For many people, the sentiment was that making streamers feel embarrassed was an easy price to pay to put money towards a good cause. The problem is, this was not the only downside of this project. Despite not being involved or having anything to do with the project, CIN X soon became an incredibly hated figure. One tweet going around about Kai at the time said, CIN X would rather spend $200,000 on jewelry for himself than donate to African children dying from disease.
I can't speak on what Kai should give, but it's like, even if he put $1,000, bro, that's more money than most average people will ever spend, let alone to charity. If he had no money, you wouldn't care about him. If he wasn't the biggest streamer, you wouldn't care about him. But since he's the biggest streamer, now he has that disposable income. Now he has to give it away. He has to. He could probably give some money away if he wants to, because he worked for it. He showed up. If he didn't show up, you wouldn't care if he had the money or not. He could give $5,000 to charity and still spend more money than the average person. If you have money, think about it. You could do what you want, when you want, whenever you want. You don't have to do anything. You could do anything on your own terms as long as you got money. You don't got money, you can't really do what you want. You can't move how you want because you don't got that resources.
Himself than donate to African children dying from disease through MrBeast. One tweet going around about Kai at the time said, CIN X would rather spend $200,000 on jewelry for himself than donate to African children dying from disease through MrBeast's Team Water charity.
Clip farming.
And it got to the stage where MrBeast decided to call Kai on stream.
Yo, Jimmy.
Go, man.
How you doing?
Yeah, that was me donating. First up, I wanted to just say congrats on cracking 1 million.
Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, and keep talking about what you were saying on stream. I could tell that there was the whole Team Water thing.
You
were running with that, and I actually I'm not even joking. I don't know if you got I don't know why I have two CIN X saved, but I called you and texted you quite a bit, but I didn't realize until a week ago that it was your old number.
Yeah.
And I reached out to your manager. I was like, dang, does Kai hate me? And he's like, no. And then I asked for your number. I was like, oh, I've been texting the wrong number this whole time.
Yeah, Jimmy, I love you, and we've been cool for a long time. I think, but if I'm being real, like, from me to you, what happened last month, I don't think you see it from my perspective, but from what happened last month, if you looked at everything that was going on, it was a little too much. I kind of I had to it was my old number, correct, but I also had to block it for this month, but also I felt away from that, if I'm just being honest.
Yeah, no, I could tell it wasn't the people were running with you not donating and stuff. That's why I tried calling again.
Yeah.
I replied to a tweet telling people to chill the out.
Yeah, I seen that, and I appreciate that, bro.
So MrBeast up Kai and straightened everything out. However, this was strategically all done on camera. In November, Steve Will Do It gave us an insight into what MrBeast is like when the cameras are not rolling.
I'm sorry to say it, your friend Jimmy is kind of a fake guy.
Why do you say that? We know Jimmy very well.
Because he does.
I don't know. I feel like it's gonna get worse the bigger MrBeast becomes. Calling it out right now.
MrBeast diss track. And while streaming with Aiden Ross, Steve decided to play the track. Steve Will Do It was...
Yeah, that's another thing. I'm pretty sure MrBeast saw this and just said, "Nope, I'm out of this. I ain't got time for this. I got stuff to do."
clearly clout chasing with this track, although he did feel like MrBeast could have gotten him unbanned when he lost his channel. And it seemed like there was an element of truth behind the earlier claims. By the end of 2025, Aiden Ross had become an even more polarizing figure, particularly after his beef with Doechii. His brand once again became a little bit more, quote, toxic, although a lot of things had happened before he even linked up with MrBeast that could be considered non-brand friendly. But the currency of collaborating with Aiden Ross was lower than it was before, and MrBeast had used him for what he needed him for. So in January of 2026, just like Steve Will Do It, MrBeast seemed to have went ghost on him. On a stream with Jason the Ween, MrBeast announced a future competition where 50 streamers would be competing for $1 million, which would go straight to their community. Jason was then asked to guess the contestants.
Talk about it. Here, you name poppin' streamers, and I'll tell you if they're going to be there.
Okay, Stable Ronaldo.
Ron's going to be there.
Lacey.
Lacey's going to be there. DDG.
DDG.
He's going to be there.
They went through a laundry list of the biggest streamers, with zero mention of Aiden Ross. And this omission didn't go unnoticed by all of the fans.
You know, after I did the Team Water, I was told we could hop on and play zombies, we could, you know, kick it, and we could do he was telling me another streamer idea. He's like, we'll run that. And it's kind of like, once we did the stream, it was kind of just like, you know. And then, I don't know. Listen, I don't know. I honestly, me personally, bro, it is what it is. I will tell you this too, like, he was very upset about certain streamers, like, not pulling up and shit. And I'm talking about the Team Water shit, and expressed that to me in X, but listen, dude, whatever. It is what it is, bro. It is what do you guys think I didn't get invited for? I think it's because maybe he invited people that might have a problem with me. I don't, listen, dude, I don't know. I really don't. I really don't know.
Aiden then revealed even more information on a phone call with Sneeko.
He called me off stream. I want to talk to you about something.
Get back. MrBeast ditched you for Jason the Ween.
Well, you got ditched too by him.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Wait, you said that there was a streamer that he brought up to you in XQC that wasn't allowed to be on Team Water. Who was it?
Wait, what do you mean? Wait, say it again?
In that clip, you were saying that there were certain streamers that...
I was saying that when we were trying to get streamers to pull up, he was like, and streamers were saying no to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when he asked streamers to pull up to do this water shit, a lot of streamers were saying no. So he felt some type of way about a lot of streamers saying no. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, okay. So,
and most of the streamers that he felt some type of way with are going to his little streamer thingy. So I was like, oh, shit. When he was straight up like, nah, I'm not with this person now. Or like, wow, this person this. And he, you know, so I was like, oh, damn. And I'm like, he's venting to me. And then boom, I was like, ah, shit. So whatever, bro.
This event took place in April without the presence of Aiden Ross. What's interesting was how MrBeast spoke to the Spanish-speaking streamers. In this dubbed clip, MrBeast can be heard telling the Spanish streamers to stay in the game or his Mexican viewership would drop, ignoring the countless other Spanish-speaking countries.
Hay que cuidar a los hispanohablantes, o mi audiencia de México se va a desplomar aquí, eh?
Since he received pushback for these comments, this clip has now been suspiciously edited from the original video. And MrBeast and these comments were instigating this fight between Rakai and the Spanish streamer El Rubius.
What would Abraham do?
Dried potatoes.
What would Abraham do?
Rubius, Rakai is taunting you. He's making fun of your friend as you're losing. It's the equivalent of stomping you while you're down.
As well as deleting the Mexico comment, MrBeast has now unlisted the video of the finale from his channel. All of this proves that MrBeast is very careful with his image. What MrBeast couldn't have anticipated, however, was when Jynxzi, who was present on the Team Water Discord call back in August and had donated $100,000 himself, suddenly called him out.
MrBeast pressuring people into donating to Team Water, which is a great cause. But at the end of the day, let's be honest, chat. if Team Water raises whatever, like $100 million, who gets the credit for it, bro? Who's gonna make the tweet and say, oh, this is Team Water and we raised this amount of money? Who gets all the credit for this, chat? Mr. Exactly. So basically, we're all donating. He's getting all the credit, but we're all getting pressured into donating in front of, hundreds of thousands of people. When you combine all the streams, you're talking 200,000 people are watching this live. But that's all this stream is, bro. This is one of the, this stream was just excruciating, bro. Okay.
The man.
And every time somebody would join the call, bro, it was just like, you know what I'm saying?
And if you recall the articles from Forbes that I shared earlier, there's no mention of Aiden Ross or XQC in neither the picture nor the headline. In fact, the first mention of them is buried halfway down the article. But MrBeast hit back at Jynxzi and tweeted, "We were streaming in front of hundreds of thousands of people and the clips got millions of views, so they did get credit. Regardless, I don't feel bad for asking multimillionaires publicly to help people drinking dirt water get access to clean water so they can live longer." XQC also pushed back and said,
Chat, as much as I want to agree with Jynxzi as best as I can, right? I agree with what he says, right? But the way out of it is like a really simple solution. Like if you get called up, you go, I think you could just say, like a lot of people did, yo, I just donate privately and that. Oh, that's a cool cause. Good job, guys. I really like the stream. I keep it up. And I usually keep my donations private so that it's just the way it operates. And then people and nobody really blinked an eye about people who said that.
But this controversy forced Aiden Ross to break his silence once again and reveal even more things that were happening behind the scenes with MrBeast.
Who gets the credit for it, bro? Who's gonna make the tweet and say, oh, this is Team Water and we raised this amount of money? Who gets all the credit for this, chat?
Oh, MrBeast, 100%.
MrBeast.
I haven't even got my black yet.
Exactly. So basically,
I don't think I'm ever getting my Guinness Book. That's what I was promised. I never got my Guinness Book World Record plaque, by the way. That's what you were all there. I was promised that. So if I'm promised something and I don't get it, yeah, I'm upset a little bit. I told my dad I got a Guinness Book. My dad was happy, proud of me. I wanted to give it to him, and
Responding to the tweet from MrBeast you saw earlier, he said,
I don't think MrBeast gets the point. I also do want to keep it a buck. I privately texted Jynxzi. And I apologized. And I'm going to publicly apologize to Jynxzi because he's right. And anybody who thinks he isn't right, you're incorrect. When no streamers were answering the phone, I came through. XQC came through. It was a good experience for the most part. And it wasn't right. Looking back, it wasn't right. Looking back, it wasn't, it wasn't good pressuring people. It made a lot of streamers look bad. And I do apologize for that as well. I do also want to say, MrBeast, with this whole situation, first of all, I don't think this response is that good. I really don't. I really don't. I don't think this is a good response. I think he's missing Jynxzi's point. So stand up for Gypsy, or not Gypsy. Holy shit, Aiden. To stand up for Jynxzi here. I think Jynxzi is just saying something that's the truth.
Then, Aiden revealed that MrBeast lost out on a major collaboration due to his association with Aiden Ross.
I'm not afraid of shit. I always am authentic and stand up for what I believe in. Also, at that time, I'm going to say it, Jimmy Kimmel was the person that basically told, oh, I'm not coming if Aiden Ross is there, blah, 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 blah. So, it was Jimmy Kimmel, the who didn't want to come, put shit aside to come with me and yeah, Jimmy Kimmel.
But by far the most sensitive topic that Aiden spoke about was Team Water.
Allegedly, my opinion, all this, by the way. This is just alleged. This is alleged. And this is all my opinion. But yeah, I didn't like it. Because all I did at the end of the day was say, if this was real, if Team Water was real, where are the wells? Show the people that, not even saying me. And I got blackballed for that. I got blackballed for that and for listening to MrBeast's diss track from Steve Will Do It, which all I did was watch party it. That's it. So I got blackballed. I did. XQC, they figured it out. I know XQC loves to contribute and be a part of collaborations. WXQC, we spoke about this. XQC, they figured it out. I know XQC loves to contribute and be a part of collaborations. WXQC, we spoke about this. But yeah, this was just a show. And I apologize to every streamer that or every single public figure that I pressured. And I'm sorry to them. And Jimmy, I will apologize to you if you show the proof of the water. It's been almost a year, and I've said this. You don't even have to do it to me. Do it for the people that are saying it's fake, where the fuck's the water. Please. I've spoken to many people. That's it. That's it. You could shut everybody the fuck up by doing that. That's it. That's it.
With Team Water, there's no evidence that it's a scam, and it's highly unlikely that MrBeast would go through all of this effort and ruin his reputation for something like that. But there have been very few updates since August of 2025. I say this all very carefully because of what later happened to Aiden Ross.
Bro, I got a text about threatening illegal. Try it, bro. Please try it. I swear, bro, I'm begging. Because the motherfuckers that threaten to push legal today, I will win. And you got money, so it's great. Like, please try it, bro. Allegedly, in my opinion, I say it. Rock Nation gave me that key. Try it.
But the fact that Jynxzi, Aiden Ross, and Steve Will Do It all have issues with MrBeast could come back to haunt him in the future. The reason why major streamers participated in this challenge was, of course, primarily for the $1 million and the exposure, but also because MrBeast was a well-known name that was respected and liked for many years. If he gains a reputation for ghosting streamers at the drop of a hat, not giving Aiden Ross his Guinness plaque that he was promised for being there for him and doing the live stream when many other streamers ghosted MrBeast, or secretly bad-mouthing those who didn't collab with him, and even potentially suing other streamers, which a man by the name of Chucky who works with MrBeast said that this wasn't true, but Aiden Ross has no reason to lie about it, then people might think twice about working with him in the future. And MrBeast is in the business of being liked.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Recommend one of these videos right here. Surely I recommend it a lot. Pretty sure you like some of these videos. And yeah. One of these videos. Very interesting.